What happened? Mike Evans, yeah, for sure. Let's go, boy. The craziest front seven ever. Dead ass. It's just our secondary's fucking ass. Yeah. You get burnt. Burnt to bridges. Josh Cameron. Oh, wait, what? They just have one good ass player.
And the Roadrunners will
there was a 99,
game.
and then it was a 98, and then a 96. What the fuck?
The returner will field it and bring it back. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive.
This that shit, this that shit.
Looking for a productive play on first down.
Work the sticks, baby.
Handoff to the lone back. Finds a little bit of space. He'll get free out to the 15.
All right, well, the offense here, they're trying to get this
run
game established. They obviously don't break off a long run there, but they're just trying to find their footing at this point.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. You better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
They'll try to move the chains on the ground. On the move is the 30. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
It's a really good sign if you're on offense here. You're putting it on your offensive line on 3rd down. Critical down and distance, opening drive of the game. Let those guys fire off, get a hat on a hat. You can run the ball, pick up the first. You're around midfield. And all things looking pretty good here early for this offense.
Wide out in motion. Dropping back, it's Jordan. Unloads to the wide out. Got his man. At the 35, he's open. He's off to the races. Touchdown, Ducks. And once he got loose, it was all over. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat.
I ran right under him too.
Lining up to tack one more on.
I thought he was going out of bounds, bro.
And the PAT PAT makes it 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they cap things off with a big play up top, going 63 yards to the house. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. First down, here comes this offense. Direct snap. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18.
Cool.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
They'll go with a direct snap.
Oh.
Picks up the first down, still moving. And he's finally ushered out of bounds, but not before. It makes a good gain.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to stop this guy. They better rally to the football and get multiple hats because he is not easy to bring down.
Snap it to the back.
Are we? Okay. Okay. Okay.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
Direct snap. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
I like feeding my guy. I like getting my running back touches, feeding the ball so he can break some of those big runs. But I'm also okay with these little ones. Set the tone, stay balanced.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Oregon 7, UTSA 0.
Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. They'll go with a direct snap.
No way.
He has the first and still on his feet.
Okay. All right.
And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Out of the backfield, he's open.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Headed to the end zone.
Okay.
And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, UTSA. I tell you, when this drive started,
I didn't like how they did the hurry up because I wanted to change the defense for red zone.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with the touchdown.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive.
Okay.
So a drive there of 85 yards. And the scoring play came on the 12-yard run.
Onside.
High game, and what about this call? Going for an onside kick here in the first half. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
Thanks.
We're only in the first half, and I don't think anybody had onside kick in the second quarter on their bingo card. They were trying to catch the opponent off guard, but it didn't work. Now let's find out what this offense can do.
Let that shit roll right to me. Thank you.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense
That
on
first,
the
let's go.
and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Fights off a defender. Getting stopped at the 26th.
Almost.
That was an attitude run, a pickup of 6.
That would have been a touchdown if that guy wasn't there.
Guy in his spot. He's in the hole. He's there to do his job. And he can't get the guy on the ground. That's your job. Get him on the ground. You know, especially a guy that's not a huge back. You got to make that tackle. You can't make it easy on the offense when now they got a manageable situation.
Looking downfield, it's Jordan. Throws to the tight end. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. And the offense makes the tackle in frustration after the interception. Drive comes up empty, and it's a turnover.
Some defensive players just have a knack. I've played with guys throughout the course of my career.
Why'd you say it like that, bro?
Strength is literally, I know when to break on the football, how to go get it, and how to pull it in. It's just a knack.
You're good, you're good.
UTSA takes over in the offense, ready
What
to
the
hit
fuck
the
is
field.
this?
How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets to stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see.
We're gonna play man.
The momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
Little touch pass to the receiver.
Come on, run up.
Look out, there he goes. And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain.
And you see so many of these plays now in today's football. Wide receiver coming in motion, and the quarterback catches it, just flips it forward. That's a completed pass. You see the big plays where it just lets him get on the edge really, really quickly. And if he drops the football coming in motion, it's just an incomplete pass. So these plays are getting big plays with really no risk.
Snap it to the back.
Oh my god.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
Keep it.
They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. He's looking to throw.
Okay.
Deep shot for the end zone.
Yeah.
Throws into double coverage, and it's picked off. And he's brought down.
Check play, check play.
Defense gets the ball back for its own.
Most defenses are lucky if you have one good covering corner. Fewer are lucky if you have two. They've got 3 DBs, 3 corners that can play at the same time in their nickel package that they feel can go mano-a-mano with anyone in the country. You saw it on that last play coming over.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Tosses it back. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. He's got it inside the 30. All kinds of running room. Touchdown, Oregon. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it. A little trickeration is always in order, especially when you execute like that.
You ain't lying. And I tell you what, you always put these in practice, and you always practice them. But you got to have that feel and that timing of when to call it. Perfect timing.
Got them both.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. That one's going to get a little
Fuck outta here.
decided on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. On the run from inside his own 5. And the return
I thought if
man
he
has
cut
no
outside, he
place
was
to run,
dead, man.
No place to hide and a place to be tackled. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part.
He'll take the deep shot. Oh, he's playing with fire. He's picked off. Didn't get a chance to show off those return skills, but he gives his offense the ball at the 29.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
Let's go, bro.
So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Comes out throwing on first down. Got a man. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Feeling some heat. Still on his feet at the 45. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so confident in his own natural ability that he has the ability to run, go get the first down, keep this drive rolling.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Wants to throw. It's Jordan. Throwing right. Pulls it in. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
That's a beautiful pass and catch. I love the job the quarterback does manipulating the defense with his eyes. He froze that safety, and that allowed his receiver more room to work his route.
The Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll leave it with the lone back. Got some room. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Ducks.
We know football gets hard.
That was his shifty.
Who needs that? Break the long touchdown.
That shit gave him a boost.
Exploding through, getting a long touchdown.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the finisher came on a terrific 24-yard run to the house. Let's see what he can do with the return. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's got an alley. Can they catch him? He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, UT San Antonio. Well, maybe they thought if they kicked it into the end zone that he wouldn't dare bring it back. Instead, he just dared them to tackle him, and nobody could. What an explosive return.
And those guys got so much speed, they ain't scared. And you could tell, take it out, good blocking, give them a little crease, and you could see the speed. You don't put slow guys back deep. You don't see Jesse Palmer returning kicks. No. You see the fast guys, and you see an open space, and boom, he's gone.
He'll bring it out. It's Neighbors. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. One more snap coming before halftime. Tosses to the quarterback.
Oh, he would have got it, too. He would have got it, too.
And the Ducks will boot it away to start the second half. And he's going to run it back. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. UTSA takes over the offense, ready to hit the field. A big reason they find themselves trailing to start the second half, those 2 turnovers in the first.
Yeah, and I think coaches will tell you the number one thing that you got to make sure you do is take care of the football. You want to create explosives, you want to put up a bunch of yards, but step one, Jesse, taking care of the football.
And it just goes to show you how critical those mistakes are. Only 2 plays. That's really what separates this team from potentially having the lead. If they clean up the errors, they've got a chance to win this game.
pulls and fires complete to the right. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down.
And listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
They'll run the screen. Not able to break the big one on that screen. Running back, but he found enough and a solid pickup on first down.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
And here comes the offense on second down. Direct snap. They opened the lane, and he hit it a gain of 5 out to the 33. The Roadrunners in the hurry-up. They'll go with the direct snap.
I'm gonna shit.
First down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Offensively, are you going to take 4 to 6 every play? Yes, please. Sign me up for that. I'm going to take that every single time. Great job by the offense.
Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And he's got it inside the 30-yard line. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23.
What a beautiful throw and catch on this play, and I love the job the receiver did tracking the ball in the air. Nice job of locating the throw and then hauling it in.
Snap it to the back.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next game.
And the Roadrunners will snap it on 1st and 10. Back to pass, it's Jordan.
No way.
Fast. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive.
And that's why this running back's a big weapon here, right? Because not only can he run the ball, but he can catch it too. Even running flat routes when you know the ball's going to be in the air a long way, he can adjust to it and make something good happen after the catch. And quite honestly, they need him because they've thrown a couple of picks now in this game. They've got to find a way to get this guy more involved.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. He got it. They will score. Touchdown, Roadrunner. Now that's the way to bail out the rest of the team. Start with bad field position, put together a drive anyway.
And very confident. You can see the quarterback just had a bit of a swagger race. He was like, look, all right, we're starting deep in our own end. Special teams didn't help us out, but we can fix that right now, fellas. And they went out and looked so good on that last drive.
After that latest answer ties things up, just about set to kick it away again. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17.
I think I don't know.
Checking off. Fast motion from the offense.
What's his man? Oh.
Got the back over the middle.
Oh.
He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down.
We can chew the clock. Oh, I was gonna say we can chew the clock.
Second down here as they go back to work after the
I
break.
bet.
It's a flea flicker.
Go.
Steps away. He's looking on the right side. And it's
Yeah.
caught inside the 25. A massive pickup on that one, and they're in business at the 21.
And that
Look
flea
like
flicker is a
Frazier.
play they've probably had in their back pocket for weeks, just waiting for the right time to call it. They
Okay.
picked the perfect moment. Everybody fooled defense. defensively, accurate throw by the QB, and they get a massive gain, David.
And that's what you want. When you call these plays, man, you're trying to hit a home run, and they hit a home run. Great execution, great timing, and the defense looks like they're absolutely confused.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun. The running back has it. They almost got a first down there. Stopped a yard short. It'll be 3rd down.
It's all tied up. This offensive line, they want the pressure. They want everything to go through them here. They're saying, look, let's just run the ball. Let's get this thing down closer and closer to the goal line. Let's bleed some clock and put ourselves in a position to win.
Come on, baby. Let's go. We got this.
Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains.
Yeah.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
I don't know. I don't know.
Timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have
Something quick.
just right with a big play coming.
You're going to be in man, most likely a blitz.
A tie game here late, and they do not want to give up this football. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play.
No.
It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't
Okay.
make the connection.
This is what we have to do.
Play calls, everybody wants you to be aggressive. They're aggressive. They take their shot, and now they got to live with a little bit of the consequences. They turn the football over on downs. Now their defense has to go out on the field and make some stops.
And he finds enough running room, and he's marked down at the 20. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. And the defense snows him under after a very short game.
This is it right here.
Lining up to convert 3rd down. Back to pass, it's Jordan. It's on target and complete. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a 1st down on the play. The Roadrunners moving quickly to the line. He'll come out throwing on 1st down.
He's going to do that. Watch.
They make the stop after the catch.
Watch.
Still some work to do to pick up that 1st down.
Watch.
On the field, and we've got a dandy all tied up late in the 4th. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Defense not showing press coverage. Direct snap. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Wants to throw on 1st down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep.
Yes.
It slips through his fingers, incomplete. That
It
would
can't.
have
I
been a
got him.
huge gain
I
if he
fucking
could've
got
squeezed
him.
it.
Got to give this defense a lot of credit because even down to the last
Nope.
seconds of this football game, we're seeing outstanding effort. QB taking a
They're
shot
still-
down
they're-
the middle of
they're
the
stayed
field.
impressed.
There's
They stayed
defenders
impressed.
swatting it away. They have had this quarterback's number all game long, and that's why they're winning this game.
Right on target this time. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down.
Man, this quarterback is going to have to be deadly accurate here in this 2-minute situation, right? And that's really what he's had to be all game long. He hasn't had a lot of yards because the coverage has just been so tight. He's had to be pinpoint perfect. It's been hard just to find completions, no doubt. It's going to be the same thing here in this 2-minute drive.
They'll throw it on 1st down.
Fumble that.
A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their 1st of the half as they'll make some adjustments.
Have to
And
do.
the Roadrunners with the
Have
1st
to.
and 10. Scanning the field, it's Jordan. And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's now putting his team in a bad spot. That's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with the W.
Timeout call by the defense.
Yeah, they can. They're in field goal range.
They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on 3rd and long. These corners backing off a bit. They'll go with a direct snap. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Timeout called by the defense. 27 seconds to go. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world.
Oh my God! Oh.
He's got the ball, and it's
Go!
gone.
Go! 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 Go!
Speeding
Go!
down the left side.
Go!
Touchdown, Oregon. In the final moments, they've taken the lead.
Oh shit! I got that on stream. Oh shit!
He'll try to tack on one more. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. They'll need to be very sound here, limit this return, and put this game in the hands of their defense to salt it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Branch. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return.
Just fucking play prevent, dude. Fuck it.
They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. He wants a big play here late. And that is interception number 3 on the day.
Let's go.
You got to make plays. It's really tough not to force the football. You can tell quarterback forces the football. Defense comes up with a huge interception.
No. Watch. Yep. Just can chuck it up to me.
Dropping back, it's he'll pull it down.
Fucking
That will be the
you see me lay him out.
The clock has expired here. You want to talk about building confidence, coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays.
Yeah, crazy ending, bro.
Can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters. This team has guys that have
And that was their game-winning field goal, bro.
Games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
Oh
And I think
shit.
belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment that continues to build on week-to-week success. And you look up and you're like, dang, we strung a couple wins together.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been a...
Alright, let's go. Dude, we had way better defense too that game. Like, bro, we had 2 interceptions before they threw that last one.
And the Buffaloes will kick it away to start us off. Bringing it back. And the returner will be knocked down.
Well, that is a very disappointing kickoff return. They've got to do a better job up front blocking these guys running down the field. There was just nowhere for that return man to go.
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Offense set on first down. Now the quarterback changing the original play call.
Oh.
Wide receiver shows motion. Back to throw, it's Jordan. And he goes down back at the 1-yard line.
And you can tell this offense wanted to create a little bit of space being backed up, but how about the D? Coming out firing on all cylinders, getting the sack on the very first play.
Negative play on first down. That's what a defense always wants. They'll run it. At the 15, he's loose. Afterburner's coming. He's at the 40. The 20. The 10. Touchdown Ducks. And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. That drive took no time at all. A couple of plays and finished it with a long run for the touchdown. The kickoff team out there getting set.
Number 9, set to kick this one.
Pussy.
Fair catch called for and made. The offense set for a first down play. Looking for a physical attack.
Let's go, why?
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Most offensive schemes are predicated on first down productivity. That will not go down as a productive first down play.
No, it will not, Reese. Give this defensive line
Oh my
credit.
God.
They were able to get penetration right
Where was this
off the
last
snap
time?
and
Last
force a
game?
negative play.
Fuck.
That's a great play by the defensive end. The best
God
athletes on the
damn.
field play defensive end. You can ask anybody. Yes, I agree, Jesse Reese. See, they agree with me. Same thing. But you watch them get off the football, make the play. That's
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Man, this home crowd was so jacked up, so excited to finally get the football after giving up points on the first drive and having to be quiet. Now they're quiet again. How about the defense coming in here, shutting this crowd up early and doing their job?
Bringing it back, it's Neighbors. Turns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks out just a little bit of
It looks like we're gonna fuck these guys up right now.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense
It was a
clicking.
blitz.
Everything went well, Palmer. They executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
To the air, it's Jordan. And he intercepts it.
You're
Taking
good,
it the
bro.
other way. Past the 20. Touchdown, Colorado! The defense puts 6 on the board with a big-time interception return. This time it's the defense finding ways to put points on the board.
There is nothing better than being a defender. Seeing that ball in the end zone, eyes get big as saucers, go jump on that puppy, secure it, get you a touchdown.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He's got great speed. He's on the loose. There he goes. Open it up. He will score. Touchdown, Oregon. He is a field-flipping machine. Take it on one end, return it to the other.
And now you get to celebrate. What a beautiful job. We always talk about defense. We always talk about offense. But, man, when your special teams come through for you and score, it is huge, and it provides such a boost for the crowd.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They're lining up for the kickoff, and let's see if this return team can answer with a score of its own. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot. And you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable that last drive. They got to do something here.
No.
He's going for the big play. And it's hauled in at the 10. And he takes it away. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Buffaloes. Well, they've been working on these trick plays in practice, and they must have felt ultra confident to go with it here.
And we practice them all the time, and everybody gets so excited in practice. When are we going to do it this week? When are we going to call it? Great timing on the call for the trick play, and you can see it caught the defense way off there.
All tied up and just about set to kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Back to the ground game on the left. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. Oh, look out. He's at the 30. Past the 10. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Ducks. You know they love their track at Oregon. And when the gun goes off and he hits open field, he is headed to the tape, and he was burning by the time he hit the end zone.
And they've had guys year after year with serious track speed. They'll get you the small runs, lull you to sleep, and then boom, they make those big plays because they got big-time playmakers with speed at running back.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. On the ground, it's Jordan. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Dude, these guys are just dogs right now on this run game. I said these guys are dogs against the run game right now, like the defense. Like, holy shit. I don't even think they have any rushing yards. It's just pass. Fuck.
Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Dropping back, it's Glagway. Dances away to buy time. And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He's looking deep. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go. The football had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating explosive play.
And the Buffaloes have it with a 1st and 10. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him.
And a lot of times you want
-9.
you want those splash plays, but sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well, but if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
He's looking for a man on 2nd down. He got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
Good job on defense, getting a hand on it, tipping it up in the air. They weren't able to pick it off, but they do force the incompletion.
It's 3rd down now. They ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. He wants to throw it.
Let's go.
The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. On 4th and 9, the offense will stay on the field. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. On 4th and 9, the offense will stay on the field. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Got it past the marker.
Dude, I know. I thought he was throwing that fucking out, bro. I had it. If it was an out right there, I would have had that shit. Okay.
He got the depth he needed to get, so once he was able to make the catch, he already knew he had it, and now a fresh set of downs.
Well, we tried, but it didn't work.
Looking to go up top on 1st down. Pressure coming.
Yes. Let's go.
Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Looking to throw, it's Lagway. He makes the connection. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the 1st down.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Makes a connection.
Fucking know it, dude.
This one, they're going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. A timeout is called.
They can't do shit on the ground. God damn.
Before the half. This drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down.
Pressure got to the QB that time. He was trying to find his check down out of the backfield, but the hit forced the incompletion.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. With the catch, it's Jordan.
Let's go.
And he's not going
No
to
timeout.
make it. The defense denying him the 1st down.
Coming up, 4th down.
No.
Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down.
We got 10.
This would likely be a chip shot for the field goal kicker, but they want the touchdown instead. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's incomplete, and the
Let's
defense
go.
stands tall and gets off the field.
I know.
Great coverage on that third down play. Nice job blanking the receiver out wide. The defense, you can tell, they knew
Straight
they were
play.
going for it. They had a game plan. They get the big stop and turn it over to their offense.
With 8 seconds to go in the half. What is the
Yeah, give it to the guy that got all the yards, dude.
The give to the tailback. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
3 rushes, 183 yards. And 2 touchdowns, dude.
The Ducks will kick it away to
In the
start
first
second
half.
half.
He's pussy, dude.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. They start this third quarter one-possession game and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued.
You've thrown the ball the
I
one
love
time.
getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my
Yeah,
offensive
you've only thrown it
so I know
once.
exactly what I need to do to attack this defense.
Yeah,
and get ball first.
that's it.
To the air, it's Lagway. Zings it complete to the right. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. Love the way he did.
I'm gonna go cover man 2.
He found the cushion in the zone and got himself open for the first down.
Yeah, and you're taught to find that space. You know, don't run right into a zone defender who's sitting there looking at the quarterback and looking at you. So much.
He lobs one high.
Oh, yeah,
down the
pick.
side.
Oh.
And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
Well, this defense knew coming into this one.
Out Sancho too, bro.
They know
Locked.
they have targets that can fly, push down the field vertically. Nice job in coverage there.
Got it in the middle. It's Jordan. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
No way, bro.
Awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. The incompletion brings up a second down. The aerial assault continues. Quickly complete. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. The Buffaloes come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll give it to the back. He breaks a tackle. They make the stop, but you can't give up 4 yards a chunk on the ground down in this area of the field. It's at the 18. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. To throw, it's Lagway. Going for 6.
No way.
Touchdown, Bucks! And they take it in for 6 more points. Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point was made without incident, and we're tied up here in the third. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. And the finisher, an 18-yard touchdown throw. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense.
Blitz.
Back to the quarterback. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. So just how aggressive can they afford to be as they snap it on 2nd and long from the 13? From the gun, the running back looking for room. Not much there. They'll give him 1 to the 14.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small game, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. The Ducks line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. Fields the punt and tries to help improve that field position. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stops.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Colorado has the ball back,
It's
and
like
the Buffaloes
so
hoping to
retarded.
put their team in prime position on offense. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
He's run out of bounds, but not before returning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
You know, the defense, they just haven't been able to find an answer for this guy throughout the course of the game. Obviously, he's got 2 touchdowns, picks up the first down there. They've tried doubling him. They've tried man coverage, zone coverage. Nothing working on defense. They can't stop him.
The big defensive tackles in the middle, they're not always the best pass rushers, but they are strong, and I say country strong. They put their hands on you, you feel it. They lock people out on the line of scrimmage. They create separation. They wrap running backs up, and usually they don't get out of the midst of those big boys.
4 receivers set, 2 on each side on 2nd and 8. Caught in the backfield, it's Burton. He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the first down.
Great job by the defense here, rallying to this wide receiver and making the tackle. He is dangerous. They don't want to let this receiver get behind them, but they know that when he makes catches, they better rally quickly and get this guy on the ground. He is fast.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physical. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run it.
Oh! Oh! And the defense grabs it. They're taking it the other way. Racing to the right.
And that is a backbreaker for the offense because you're driving right now to win this football game, but instead you turn it over. And there's enough time on the clock now for the opponent to march the field and win this game.
A fumble the snap.
Oregon has it back, and
That's
here comes the
crazy.
offense. They're in a perfect situation here, David. Just make sure you drain the clock and you have the last play.
100%. You can't lose. That's how you want to do it. Lead the clock. Get in a position, Jesse, where you kick the field goal and the clock's at 0.
It just comes down to which plays that you can run in your sleep here. Easy things.
That's hilarious, dude.
Boy, if that first down play was
Yes.
an indication, they might
I've
want
never
to
seen
take it
that.
on 2nd and goal.
That shit's funny.
Tries again to get it in. Touchdown, Oregon! And they've got the lead in the final minute.
And man, this game has been awesome. Some back and forth. Now you take the lead late. Nice job by the offense. And now you just need your defense to come through.
Dude, that...
One more time. One stop. Less than a minute remaining. Go out there and finish this thing off.
No, I've never seen that ever in any game.
Now that they have the lead, this kickoff unit has to stay in their lane, create some field
Like,
position.
dude, I
Hand it over to the
wanna
defense.
replay that after this. I wanna see what happened. Like,
Here he
did
comes
someone get bumped or
inside his own
something?
5. He goes out of
Fuck.
bounds on that play right
God,
at the 20-yard line.
God damn.
And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. There's plenty of time to work with here, but they have to be highly efficient in their attack, Jesse.
So it comes down to the quarterback position too, Reese. Don't let the moment get too big. Play within yourself, David, because this guy's practiced this situation before.
No doubt. Use the sidelines. They're your friend. I don't have to take deep shots, throw beyond the first down marker so I can stop that clock for a little bit and possibly use my timeouts.
No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage.
This is RPO.
To the air.
Oh,
It's
no, no, no.
Blackway.
God.
Moving away from pressure. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now.
Fires one high and deep. Almost intercepted, and that might have been the ball game if he had held on. Instead, it's fourth
How did he
down.
not pick that?
Less than a yard to go for a first down, and the offense will remain on the field. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it.
Ah, man.
Makes the catch. He's got enough. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. He knew exactly what they needed there, made the play, and got out of bounds to stop the clock.
And you got to keep this turbo mode on, right? You got to keep going fast. The clock's running down. Fourth quarter. Need a score. Great execution to get the first down. We need a lot more of this in this drive.
Grabbed on the outside, it's Jordan. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
What a great individual effort here in this 2-minute situation. He makes the catch in the middle of the field. He knows he's got to find a way to stop the clock. The only way to do that is to get out of bounds. He uses his speed and his vision, and he's able to elude the defense to save some time.
Makes the catch. It's Burden. The offense will use a timeout with 25 seconds left.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's third best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
Quarterback now on the run, still looking. He's going to run it. And he'll skip his way out of bounds after a short gain, making sure he doesn't take any unnecessary punishment.
Nice job by the defense. You got to dial into your keys. You got to make sure you're reading those guys up front. They did a good job. They saw it. They pulled the trigger. They knew the quarterback had it. They weren't fooled. Strung it out. Did a nice job of limiting the damage with that QB run.
To the air, it's Glagway. He finds his man. And he scoots out of bounds, picks up the first down, gets the clock stopped, and now they're in business in plus territory. And the Buffaloes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Going up top on first down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. It's great for this quarterback to take shots down the field, but you just don't want it to feel like a give up or a chuck it up and hope kind of play.
And I think understanding the situation, now I'm on defense, right? If they're going to take shots down the field, maybe I'm a little bit more aggressive with my blitz, understanding that everything's going to take a little bit more time to develop if they're going to take those deep shots.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. After that 5-yard loss, some work to do now to keep this drive humming at 2nd and 15. He's looking to throw. Lets it fly. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
And if you're on defense now, you know what's coming next. They're going to be throwing the ball down into the end zone. A field goal does them no good. You've got to have something lined up on the back end. Get some guys that can swat this football away.
They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Fires deep toward the end zone. He's got it down the left. They make the stop, but that's going to do it here as time has expired, and that'll just serve to pad the stats. It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays,
Yeah, I know,
guys delivered, and they get a close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling a close game, executing down the stretch like they needed to.
Oh, you can't play it.
For us, for Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Gonna have to go back on the stream and look at that one. Hold up, I'm back out really quick. Give me a second. See something. Trying to play Rivals, bruh.